I saw this poster the other day. I didn't know this was this was a thing that was happening at all. I'm going to tell you straight away before you give this the synopsis. The thing that made me intrigued by this was going, Mike Myers is in the movie.
Yeah.
That's okay. Tell
Mike
me.
Myers, Simon Pegg. The word comedy is not anywhere in this description.
Nope. I mean, Mike Myers has been in dramatic roles before, though. I'm quite a fan of. Have you seen 54? Or heard of 54? So it's about the famous club in Los Angeles, New York. I don't know where the fuck it is. I can't even remember. I think it's New York. It's New York. And he plays the manager of that, like this big drugged up dude that runs that place. That movie gets really, really shit reviews. I think it's highly underrated, and I think he's great in it. But tell me about Terminal.
Terminal. In the dark heart of a sprawling, anonymous city, Terminal follows the twisting tales of two assassins carrying out a sinister mission, a teacher battling a fatal illness, an enigmatic janitor, and a curious waitress leading a dangerous double life. Murderous coincidences unravel in the dead of night as their lives all intertwine at the hands of a mysterious criminal mastermind hell-bent on revenge.
It's been a while. Remember there was a time when movie-going Hollywood got obsessed with intertwining story movies. Like it was after Pulp Fiction for a good 10 years, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because Crash, of course, won the Oscar, but I feel like Pulp Fiction kicked off that gear, and for years, heaps of people were trying to do it. Crash did the formula and won an Oscar, and then for several years after that, you got really, really bad ones. There's also a Mexican movie called something or other done by... Oh, fuck, I can't remember his name, but that one's really good, and that one won a bunch of awards at Cannes and stuff like that too. But it's been a while. It has been a while since you don't see these types of movies around anymore, because they are either done really well or they're just done really, really crappy. But I'm intrigued anyway, because you got Mike Myers and Simon Pegg and all sorts of... I don't even know what's going on. Let's watch the trailer and find out what's going on.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
She's putting on a shitty accent.
What do you want? You want money? Say whatever you want.
Oh, well, that is a very poor choice of words.
I am Mr. Franklin.
I like the
have an offer.
neon
I want you to
style
kill
already.
someone for
Yeah.
me.
Black briefcase in a locker. That is a job for Mr. Franklin. This is massive.
Give me Neon Snatch or Lock Stock.
404 going north. 404's an age away, and it's not time that I'm trying to kill.
Want my advice?
Not really.
Just end it. I'll set them on one another like starving rats in a cage, and you can watch through the bars.
Bang.
I'm here for information. Maybe a filthy lap dance if I can get one.
He always is rude.
Pretty much, yeah.
Did Guy Ritchie not direct this? Or like his
Mysteries
second
lost
cousin?
art, eh?
Pseudonym.
What's wrong with you?
I
Pseudonym?
have an
Yeah.
unquenchable bloodlust of darkness. To imminent death. Come back again soon, handsome. Don't bring him.
Ash, I need to know who directed this and what they've been involved in. Tell me more.
Vaughn Stein.
Yeah.
He looks like he's a second AD.
Okay. Been involved in what? Like, where's he pick up the style?
He did work on Sherlock Holmes, but that was his miscellaneous crew.
Because it's
World
worth
War
pointing out.
Z.
Well, Matthew Vaughn, director of Kick-Ass and all that sort of stuff, was working for Guy Ritchie ages before he went, and it shows. It shows like oh hell. The guy, because I'd be highly surprised if that just reminded me of Snatch and Lock, Stock and very early Guy Ritchie movies and that kind of style and the way it was cut and shot and even the type of story and the intermingling storyline type characters and stuff like that very much remind me of Lock, Stock, Snatch, except for a very neon-filled vibe, which I was loving from the get-go of that. It's not like dusty, dirty, grimy, wherever setting. It's this neon Sin City-esque looking world or something like that. The city landscapes and everything kind of looks unrealistic, which could work in its favor if they're going to tell a really hyper comic book-like story. I suppose it's going to work in its favor. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it looked interesting. I mean, super stylistic. I have no idea what's going on.
It's fine.
I know Margot Robbie looks like she's doing something.
Having fun.
Yeah.
Is
playing
what I'd
like
say.
5 different roles or something.
Yeah. I'm fine. I like Margot Robbie. I mean, so I haven't liked everything she's been in, but in general, I think she is a good actor, and roles and director. I think director and writing is going to have a big part on her being good, because I didn't like her in Suicide Squad and I didn't like her in Focus, and they're two movies who I legit hate. I hate both those movies with passion.
You know what the problem is there? Will Smith.
in.
She just can't act against Will Smith.
Don't put it. And guess what? This movie doesn't have, Ash.
Will Smith.
It doesn't have fucking Will Smith. I did have a little bit of a enjoyment seeing Simon Pegg and Mike Myers interact on screen. I don't know what it was about it. It's just like sometimes when you see two actors that for whatever reason you're just like, oh, I never thought I'd see them working together on screen, and they're two actors I really like, and they had the little line together. I'm like, oh, that's making me happy. I'm quite enjoying seeing them working together. I don't really know what was happening in that trailer. All I know is I enjoyed the look of it. I enjoyed the style of it. It reminded me of Guy Ritchie of Ye Old, which I'm a big, huge fan of, and I'm sold. I'm very much looking forward to this neon terminal weird Margot Robbie 5 roles. Everyone else just play one character role, and I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up.